Welcome back, everyone, to a new episode of Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. We're playing a Vampire Air Elementalist of Kikubakudga for week 6 of the Crawl Sudden Death Challenge. And we just finished Tomb 1, and I was about to go down to Tomb 2, but I think I'll wait to be bloodless first. Just for fun. Can I, is there any spells I can spam that would, make me hungry? I could spam Aura of Abjuration, I guess. That'll help a little. I don't know. Seems kind of silly. But here we go. I've got it now. And so this is the one staircase down to Tomb 2. And we're not going to get off of it at all until... Because this whole area is just full of undeads who are going to come after us. What am I going to do about the Ushabtis? I guess wield a... No. The simulacra are the thing to do about them, I guess. So I'll just take them upstairs. In the meantime, let's dispel this guardian mummy as well. So that's the thing you do. You get a few monsters and you go back upstairs to deal with them in a manageable group. And this is not actually as manageable as it looked, as I expected it to look. So there's some frost giants. I don't know. I guess it's fine. They can't do any damage to me hardly. It's just a little bit annoying because I'm not allowed to attack them with melee like I normally would prefer to. So I had to take a little damage there. I'm gonna bottle the kobold actually, and I think if I go downstairs and back up, my simulacra will still be here. So that sounds awesome. So I will animate the hydras and then head downstairs. Azukuba's armor. What did we get? We got a guardian mummy, a mummy, and some other miscellaneous undeads. Yeah, that totally works. That's overpowered, man. Did we get everything? Looks like it. Azukubu's back down. So the thing to look out for is there anything that's constricting me or going to trample me? This ice dragon skeleton could. So I need to get upstairs with it. Oh, it won't follow me upstairs. Okay, that's interesting. I could focus on dispelling that ice dragon skeleton. That's a thing I could do. But then I would be fighting while down here. Right now, there's nothing scary that can happen to me other than smiting, basically. There are several sources of smiting, and the Ancient Lich could summon some demons. Or I could just go back upstairs, and the problem with that is the ice dragon skeleton won't follow me. If I try to go back upstairs, I might get trampled off the stairs immediately, too. That's... If I were guaranteed that no move would push me off the stairs, I just wouldn't worry about the skeleton at all. Are there any others? There's nothing else down here that can do that to me. I really don't want to be pushed off the staircase here. So the safest thing to do is to immediately try to go back up the stairs, and then if it fails, find a contingency plan. But is that the long-term safest thing? It means that every time I go downstairs, upstairs, downstairs, upstairs, I risk getting trampled. So I might instead, haste up right now, and then dispel the ice dragon skeleton. Or I might go back upstairs, kill the stuff around me, then haste up and come back down. That's much safer, unless I get pushed off on the turn I go back up, in which case it's a little bit bad. I think I'm going to go back upstairs. Try to, anyway. Wow, that was a lot of damage to take on one turn when I didn't even get tormented. That's Tomb, man. That is why Tomb is nasty, nasty, nasty. It's a big help to have all these Simulacra up here. Oh, I guess I'm going to need to drink some blood so I can heal up and regen. I shouldn't have had 2 potions of blood. I just wanted it to go faster, but regen will do the same thing. And now I just have to wait longer before I... let's like cast Abjuration 9 times. Thank you. I don't know. It's not exactly. Is it helping? I don't know. It's giving me something to pass the time anyway. While I it's really not making me much hungrier at all. I don't think. It'd probably be faster to just keep hitting skip your turn, or rather rest. Okay. So the plan now is to haste up and then deal with that skeleton immediately, because if I get stuck down there any longer than I want to, there is serious danger. And so that's a Potion of Haste. Wand of Haste, rather. Azukuba's Armor. Might as well Abjure, just in case some undeads get summoned that'll be a problem. And down we go. There's a... Where is the Ice Dragon skeleton? Normally, of course, the mummies are a much bigger threat. But I really think that being trampled is the biggest problem we're going to have here. All right. None of the stuff near me is a big threat that I want to Stare Dance, so I'll just dispel... I don't think I can get to the Ice Dragon skeleton, so I'll just dispel this. And now the Ice Dragon skeleton. Still haven't pulled anything scary. Let's hit the Ice Dragon skeleton one more time. We got him. And now we've pulled an Ancient Lich. Okay. I don't have enough MP to dispel this stuff. But I can use a rod, so it's fine. Let's just dispel the most dangerous thing. There's nothing dangerous here, really. So let's get out the lightning rod, I guess. There it goes. And that's that. I don't really need a Potion of Blood to address that 16 hit points I lost. So let's just armor up, Abjure, and down we go again. What did we get this time? A mummy? Okay, so let's try to dispel the mummy priest. Still didn't get any of the big mummies. This should... Alright, we got a greater mummy, so let's take that upstairs. That's 2, 3, 4 dispels on a mummy. Alright, on a greater mummy, rather. Good to know. I could drink a Potion of Blood here. I think I will. It's the last one. It's probably going to rot pretty soon. I should have done that before I did all my resting to get my magic back, but whatever. And I definitely want to be completely bloodless here. Because Torment, I mean, with Kiku and with nearly bloodless, it's mostly fine, but there's no reason to risk it. I guess the reason is it would save me Potions of Blood. And save me time. That's what I'm losing Kiku Piety for, is time spent waiting, actually. I might be losing more Piety just waiting to become bloodless than I am becoming blooded again by requesting corpses. That's an interesting thought. But actually the stuff, whoops, the stuff around the stairs here seems to be like fine. I don't know what happened to the other greater mummy. There were definitely two. Oh, crystal spear, ouch. That hurts. All right, we're gonna need some corpses, please. A titan. Wolf spider, another titan. Let's make that simulacrum. Let's make this a simulacrum. And I guess let's bottle this other titan. I'm not going to need more than 4 titan simulacra anytime soon. Did I? Oh, I put it on Q exclamation. Does that even work? No, it doesn't work. That's what went wrong. So I was spending all that mana on regenerating and not even gaining any health, and I didn't notice. There go my Titan Simulacra. Not the best managed rest stop I've ever had. Ugh, I don't know. I don't need the VpAE really. It's fine. I'll just rest. Okay, Azukuba's armor, abjuration, down we go. Yeah, like this is way easier than I thought it would be, honestly. I expect there's still some tough monsters down here that just like forgot about us. So I'm curious how well abjuration is going to handle these Emperor Scorpions, but I guess I'm not abjuring anymore, so that answers that question. Whoa, translocations is like way higher than it needs to be. Let's work on summoning because his abjuration seems to last for not long at all. There's the Greater Mummy. I really wish that you would come closer so I could dispel you. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it'll vary, of course. We'll probably get some of them in just 3, and maybe some of them will take 5, but being able to do it in 4 is very reassuring. I've had characters where it took like 6 or 7, but those guys could melee everything else, so so we're not in the best position I've ever been in Tomb, but it's pretty good. I mean, that was just like, it seems like a really easy welcoming party. I don't know what the deal was there. So one of these is Cure Mutation and the other is Poison. That means we don't really need to identify them. If I need to Cure Mutation, I'll just drink both of them. Right? Yeah. I can just afford to carry them both. So I'm going to identify these amulets. This amulet is not good. No, I do not wish to walk into a Zot trap. So the thing to do here is just like, a Lantern of Shadows. That's handy to have, I guess. I don't really know how to use them. They make you worse at almost everything while you're wielding them, and you have to wield them, so you can't like use a weapon. They make you bad at spell casting. They make you bad at melee. They set your stealth to 0. Anything in the dungeon that can see you knows like where you are. But they reduce line of sight around you, so monsters can't see you from as far away. And they also create shadows pretty often they create shadows. But it also drains your magic while you're wielding it. So, like, I don't really know. I'm going to shut the door on this stupid Bennu. Take that. Actually, what are Bennu like resistant to? Fire, negative energy, or poison, rotting. Probably like everything that I'm going to be using. So let's just grab some corpses. Oh yeah, of course, on the Zot trap. Thanks. That's my fault. I should have moved. You know, very funny. Good joke, Kiku. I hear a screech. There's another Bennu around somewhere. Whew. This Bennu's doing the business. Let's make more corpses. More simulacra. Some dragons would be great. Oh, these guys have like some sort of attack that does extra damage to me. I'm not sure. It seared me, right? Is what it said. It pecked me. Didn't it say it sears me? Oh, it sears the frost giants, not me. Okay. So it's just a fire-based attack. That's fine. I guess. I don't know. Kind of weird. Thanks for the heals, Mr. Bennu. That is great. Now let's bottle up an ogre. I don't really need any ogres. Okay, I really need to get to this mummy priest because all this stuff he's summoning is kind of annoying. Let's just control it. Please, kill your master. No! Oh, we got the mummy priest even! Ha! That's funny. Yeah, but dispel the mummy priest, though, for reals. Yes. And there go all of his summons, which, whatever. For some reason, I have a friendly mummy. I guess he wasn't summoned. He was just a mummy. Okay, that went well. Had a bit of an issue a minute ago with something, I forget. Bennu's, I guess. Now let's get to the stairs. I don't want to go upstairs, but I do want to rest and have stairs available. Okay, let's go, guys. So, and Tomb... When you go upstairs from Tomb 2 to get to the other half of Tomb 1 is when it's just mostly a bunch of greater mummies. That you just have to take them one at a time as much as you can. So this has been overall a pretty pleasant jaunt into Tomb, all things considered. And this is certainly not going to be the end of the video, although it did take a fair while. It took almost as long as Tomb 1. So we're just going to wait around to be bloodless, I guess? Sure? Ugh, I don't think we need to. I'm going to go upstairs. Maybe it's dumb to be casting Abjuration. It doesn't last long at all, and it's costing me some magic that I could be using to Dispel Undead, and running out of magic on Dispel Undead has sort of been the limiting factor for this. So like 3 greater mummies, come on. Ugh. So I would love to just take one of these guys downstairs. Got him. Okay. Alright, this guy's taking a lot of dispels. But we got him. And rest up. Drink some blood. I don't want to go up there at Only Very Thirsty, though. Hello? There we go. I need to be at least nearly bloodless. Because there are... I know for a fact that there are 2 greater mummies on the other side of this staircase, right? And they can torment and smite. Like... How much blood do I have? 4. Okay. It doesn't really matter how much. What I would love to know is how old it is, but it won't tell you, before it rots away. Do we go back up? Do we wait? I think I'm going to go back up because I think I can grab another mummy. Looks like no. Let's go back down then. And back up. There's an Anubis guard. Oh, I'm not wielding my Staff of Death. That's what's wrong. All right, got the Anubis guard. I'm gonna go back downstairs, regen. That's why I was doing so little damage to the Greater Mummy with my dispels. Somebody remind me, would ya? Gotta have that up. 4 Greater Mummies. So this is the part of Tomb where you just press upstairs, downstairs, upstairs, downstairs, upstairs, downstairs. We got shielded from Torment. Fine. Oh. Whoops. I thought that was a Greater Mummy that had walked next to us, but it looks like it was a normal mummy that had been summoned, maybe? Yeah. Now we got the Greater Mummy, though. And we got him. So Near Bloodless seems kind of okay for this, but not great. I don't know. It's a good compromise. We're taking some damage, but it's not taking nearly as long. Yeah, our potions of blood are rotting away now. Let's get this Greater Mummy, please. Did we get him? We did. This week has really been long. Not like my real life week necessarily, but just the crawl game of doing all this without melee and now having to go like just up and down in Tomb, not doing anything interesting, is just reminding me of the rest of the week. Where I'm just sort of doing the repetitive safe task over and over. Whoops, I went upstairs at just very thirsty. I did get a Greater Mummy, though, and I have enough for 6 dispels, which should be plenty. Took 5. Let's forget about the summonings, too, for the moment. Like, Abjuration is kind of not that... Well, actually, I could have been Abjuring when there were summons in the way, huh? So maybe Abjuration is good, but I'm not using it well. Let's work on... No, not Stealth. Just fighting and dodging. Let's get some more defenses up, I suppose. And I will Abjure, because I think there's a lot of stuff up there. Mummy Priest, let's take him downstairs. They're just like Greater Mummies light. They get most of the same attacks, but just aren't as strong. This seems like an okay amount of health to have, I guess. Although I don't have enough MP, come to think of it. There we go. I have been dispelled, which I do not appreciate. There's these Anubis guards. Let's just go back downstairs and heal up for real. And then I guess I'm going to be using a rod, probably. Wield a lightning rod, I suppose. One down. And I've pulled a Greater Mummy, so that is a higher priority than this Anubis guard. Switch the Staff of Death, Dispel. Got him. Regen up, and wait. Back upstairs. Wield the lightning rod again, I suppose. Did we kill it? No, it just moved. Let's not risk trying. I was like, oh, I'll just try to spend one more turn up here to kill that guy, and it would almost certainly be fine. But there's no reason to take that risk. Just take it slow in Tomb, and you'll be fine. Do I still have potions of blood? I am fresh out. Gonna need a snack, Kiku. So I guess we'll bottle up this guy and this guy. And let's grab this guy too. And in a minute, we will make simulacra out of the fire dragons. Please? Hello? There we go. 8! 8 fire dragon simulacra. That's pretty good. So I think that might be what the spell power component does, is control how many you get. Because I was getting like 2 or 3 earlier. 5 on a good day, but 8, wow. There we go. Near bloodless, that's good enough for me. Dispel the greater mummy. Abjure. Wield a lightning rod. There goes the Anubis Guard. Switch back the Staff of Death. And we'll just kill the Greater Mummy up here. Got him. So, we have not yet left the stairs onto Tomb 1. This is what Tomb is like. It's not... I don't know. It certainly can be dangerous. And it has been already a time or two, I think. But... the right thing to do is not like a fun thing to do, is a reason why I kind of wish Tomb would be changed somehow. Just don't leave the stairs, ever. Ooh, don't mind if I do. These Anubis Guards are edible. And so now, this... you see this whole structure on Tomb 1. There were some areas we didn't go to, and so this is like the passageway we have to walk to get to down here, back into the other half of Tomb 2. And then we can finally get to Tomb 3. And I expect there to be like, I don't know, 5 more greater mummies on the way or something. I would love to haste to fight this guy, but it's not really convenient to do so, because it would cost me a wand charge. And this Anubis Guard is a problem too. You know, for non-undead guys, they're just no issue at all. But for us, it's a bit of an issue. And I'm going to run away because I'm sure some stuff heard all of that commotion with the lightning and the shouting. Let's put up Abjure, I guess. That's the main thing, that like engaging a greater mummy one-on-one, it's fine. The only way it can really get to be a problem is if there's a whole bunch of them, or if he can put stuff in between me and him, because you need a beam to... Yeah, see, Kiku's disappointed that we're spending so long in Tomb. We're down to 4 stars for the first time in forever, but it took us this long to get to 4 stars. I'm pretty confident we can stay above 1 star. And you know, we'll actually even lose the torment protection if we go below 4 stars, but I don't think that's going to be an issue. I hope. I mean, we're bloodless right now anyway. So this is kind of irritating. I would like to get the Greater Mummy, of course. And so I'm abjuring his stuff. Let's try controlling it, actually. Got a bunch of it. That worked well enough. And we're abjuring it as well. I think. Actually, it might not abjure friendly guys. I don't know. We'll never find out, it looks like. So that was what I was talking about when I was saying, like, the main threat is that they put something in between you and themselves, so that you can't dispel them anymore. Or if there's a bunch of them, that could be a problem too. So there's another one, and we kind of are low on MP, and could use some more HP as well. So let's just leave. That's the safe thing to do. And if he ends up summoning stuff, we'll just abjure it. I feel like well prepared for Tomb, actually. Having, I wasn't sure if I felt well prepared until I had been partway in. But now that everything is going great, I say, aha, obviously I was well prepared. Don't do that. Don't do that to me, man. What a jerk. He summoned a Nekasek who malmutated me, so now I have a little bit less max magic points. Ugh, whatever. It's an annoying mutation. Like, just getting malmutated kind of stinks, but it's not a big deal. We lost like 4 max MP. It's not worth using a rare Potion of Cure mutation on. We'll wait until we have some more relevant mutations, and possibly a lot of them. What can I cast that would get the attention of like one of them? Hello? Guys, I don't want to shout. That would get everybody. Oh, hello. Abjure? Is he just summoning more of them? No. All right. Got him. And let's leave. Rest up and come back. Whoa, 2 Greater Mummies. That is 1 too many for me. Well, I don't know. What's the worst that could happen, right? Sure, got him. Now there's just this one left. Let's abjure. And I've only got enough MP for 4 dispels. I guess I'll use 3 and then decide whether I need to fly away or just use the last one to kill him. Yeah, there's no way that's going to kill him, so let's just go. And we're out of blood, fine. Heal up, rest, and get back to it. Got him? Oh, whoops. I came in here with a little bit more blood in my system than I perhaps intended. This really? This orange demon is summoned, alright. Of course, right? What else would he be doing here? But we can just abjure him. See you later. Another Greater Mummy. That's, we are out of fuel, so I will have to say goodbye for now. But we're getting close. We saw the end chamber there, where we can re-enter Tomb 2. Not the end of Tomb, but we can go back to Tomb 2, which typically is not much. I think that's like the easiest part. Oh my gosh, really? Get out of here, you dang neck execs. Is not a big problem, I think. Like the entry from Tomb 1 to the second half of Tomb 2? I don't know. Is it the easiest part of Tomb? It might be. I don't really remember. There's some stuff, but not a lot. Oof. The main thing in Tomb is like, you run into just, this part is bad. Ugh. Especially with like that many greater mummies. Let's get out of here. Even though I'm bloodless, I don't want to deal with all this at once. And the stairs down to Tomb 3 are where you just do a ton of fighting. There's just so many monsters. And I think rather than waiting around, becoming blooded to heal, I'm just going to head back in here. Where did they go? There's one. See if I can get the attention of just one of them, please. That'll do it. The dang Anubis guards, though. Ah, there's another one! No! I don't think I have enough MP to clear out both of these guys. But if they line up, maybe I can get them with a lightning rod while killing the Anubis guard? I don't know, it's worth a shot. 3, all right, I gotta go. 3 greater mummies is just not something you want to see on the screen at once. And we didn't really take any damage that time, so that's fine. And we drew one of them. Right? Yeah, get abjured. And because we didn't take any damage, we were able to come back here with our health. With the zombie, the mummy still being damaged. He didn't get time to rest. We just went back to rest MP, but not for such a long time that he healed all the way up. Come on. Open sesame. Let's get that lightning rod out. Take out this Anubis guard before it can dispel me. I mean, I'm sure it will dispel me anyway. There it goes. 1 is plenty. And let's take off. See if we can draw out 1 greater mummy. They're a little smite happy today, aren't they? So we'll just heal up and regen. It's tedious beyond belief, but as soon as we're done with Tomb 3, we can get into depths. Start playing Crawl again, huh? Wouldn't that be nice? Right now we are playing something else. Playing Tomb Raider, maybe? Bleh, I'm bloodless, whatever. This is enough health for the moment. There's a greater mummy. 2 greater mummies. It's too many. So let's step out of his way here, please. They're both here. They both saw me. So I'm going to back off. And see if maybe I can keep one of them, keep his attention, but not the other. That would be kind of nice. I don't know. I think I probably lost him, and it's just these stupid summons chasing me now. There he is. Let's abjure. I love it. He summons guys and they're just gone. How powerless do you feel? You can't torment me. You can't You can't summon stuff. That's great. This vampires just feel so strong in Tomb. Mummies, I'm sure, are even better. I don't remember if I've done a Tomb mummy. Maybe. I don't know. On my first, I think I mentioned, on my first vampire win, I took Tomb as my third rune because it felt easy. Like I didn't really have the damage dealing capacity to deal with the Royal Jelly, or I didn't want to go to Abyss. So I don't know. I don't love it in Tomb, but it's all right. You just have to be... What is going on? What buttons did I push? Help! Oh, I'm out of potions of blood again. Great. Kigu, I need another delivery. Oh, inscribe it as V as Q1. Now I Q1. All right. And let's head to those stairs again. Okay, so that was Tomb 1. And I guess maybe it was Tomb 2. I don't remember where this video started. I think it was mostly Tomb 2 and the other half of Tomb 1. So next video, I am going to head down into Tomb 2, and that should be pretty quick. And we may be able to do all of Tomb 3 in the next video. We'll see. Anyway, thanks for watching.